Want to move him back?
Move this back a little bit.
All right, move it back a bit.
All right, there you go. Yeah, we're all in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So ask away.
Yeah, no, hold on a sec. Okay, now we are officially live.
Oh my gosh, are we?
Yes, we are. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing on Sean's? Is that Sean's mother's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Where's
was
Mom?
supposed to be a secret.
When you get your Three Tremors package mail, that's where it comes from.
Okay, there you go.
She is the merch director extraordinaire.
Cool, very cool. All right, the Three Tremors live in. Are you in San Diego?
Yeah.
Wonderful. We got Tim Ripper Owens, Sean the Hell Destroyer. I don't know what that means, and the Tyrant, Harry Conklin. What's going on, guys?
Good. Hell Destroyer is pretty self-explanatory.
You're destroying hell, by the way. Is that it?
Yeah.
Hell Destroyer. I gotcha. All right. The CD listening party, which is at it's called Battle Mage Brewery, correct?
Battle Mage.
Battle Mage Brewery in Vista, California on Friday, September the 7th. So
Tomorrow night.
Guys, first question. Here's the big question. You ready for this? Why are you using the name The Three Tremors? Why did you decide to go with this?
Well, there's not anything else out. It was talked about being done before, in my opinion, and I vaguely heard about it. I didn't even know too much about it, and nothing was ever done. I mean, listen, the name wasn't even taken. We own the name. Sean got the name. There's no websites. There's no records. There's no nothing. So
it was like, it was an urban legend, and it would have been great if they would have done it. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, well, if they're not going to do it, let's do it. And who are the two best guys that I can think of, in metal to put a powerhouse record like this together? And Harry and Tim, and that was 5 years ago. We've been working on this in secrecy this whole time, and
for 15 years. 15 years,
yeah. And so it's like resurrecting the idea that was and actually doing it, and that was the thought behind it.
Do you have any fears that Bruce might, intervene and say something like, "Hey guys, this was my idea. Why take my idea?"
Sean's probably more than happy to sell them the rights to the name because he owns it. So I mean,
if they want to put out their version of the Three Tremors, go ahead. You have my permission to do it.
I'm pretty sure Sean will kick me out to get Rob in the band. So it's been done before to me.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
No, but it was just, it seemed like a cool thing that never happened. It seemed like it was never going to happen. So we decided to do it, and
why not?
Here it is, and it's great so far. We had our first practice today. We got together with the band and the three of us, and doing these 12 original songs, and it's killer, man. Today was insane.
So Harry, tell me about. I want to get you in here too. So tell me about the recording of this album.
It was really great. Well, they gave me all the songs. And they gave me a license to put my style of music on it. They gave me a chance to be creative with all these songs. I recorded it in my own home studio, and I think each one of us did. And it was just a pleasure for me and an honor to put my likeness on metal like this, power metal especially, that I grew up with. And it's just an honor for me to be a part of this whole Three Tremors thing. So yeah, I jumped on it. I loved recording it. They gave me the license for creative ability to put in the songs. And also they gave me the free time to take as long as I needed to get it to happen.
Sean, so you're the backing band for this whole album is Cage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And
they're all here with us. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
That's them yelling in the background.
Okay. So Sean,
you
were talking about this before.
Say hey.
All right, there we go. Hold on a sec. So,
all right, we're back.
Sean, I know you told me that it took something like 5 years. You just mentioned that before. 5 years.
Yeah.
So how did you get from the the original idea to put this together, to working on the material, to making this actually happening?
First I asked, Tim, like, hey man, this is the idea, are you down? And I was so stoked when he said he would do it. I was like, oh God, that's, cause these were the picks, man. These were the guys I wanted. And he said yes first. And then I was hanging with Harry at the Keep It True in Germany. And we were at this after party. And I'm like, dude, we're doing this Three Tremors, Ripper's in. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And then the Cage guys, we spent time putting the songs together. And then we were finally ready to send the songs to these guys and go, okay, now we're ready to start recording. Harry, get in here a little bit. Come on, buddy.
Okay, sorry.
And it just took a lot, I wanted the songs to be, you can have great singers and whatever, but if the songs aren't any good, it doesn't mean shit. Yeah. So the focus was on getting killer, heavy metal songs. That's kind of why at first I was thinking I would get all kinds of different people from all different bands and friends that I had. And then I decided, like, no, let's keep it, in the Cage camp, because we're really good at crafting songs together. And that ended up
a great band, too.
Yeah,
freaking great.
Talented musicians.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, Barry. That's very nice, very kind of you guys.
Yeah, man.
And so once we had the songs, we sent them to the guys, going, man, I hope these guys like these songs as much as we do, and they did. And then we started getting all the tracks together, and the real challenge was putting, like I got their tracks and I was like, I didn't want to put me on anything because these guys sounded so killer. I'm like, I don't even want to put me on it because these guys sounded so good. And we were able to find, the right magic of, putting all the different vocals on the songs without having it sound like a bunch of mishmash crap. And we can't wait for people to hear the results.
Tim,
yeah.
When you listen to the album, for people, who have no idea what this sounds like, can you just describe it, the musical direction of this album?
Well, I think the big thing about this is it's not something that it's got a lot of light and shade on it, really, but it's mainly straightforward. The vocals are in your face, a lot of highs, something that not everybody does. It's like we hit this market that I hear fans talk about all over the world that I go, that you find these fans all over the world that love to hear this music, the power metal, the faster metal, the, stuff that's, we, like you said, Halloween's playing here, and they're playing in front of thousands and thousands of people here in San Diego.
LA, yeah.
In LA. And people, they want this stuff, and they don't get to get it. And we have an opportunity to do this music that is right at the old school metal fans, in my opinion. This is stuff that's really going to get them. I even attacked it a little bit different for myself. I did more falsetto singing, more of a different voice where I would usually sing it my natural voice and power voice, and I used more of the, the example would be like the metal church kind of voice that I would use, or AC/DC voice, because I was able to do it with this, because there's 3 singers. So I know someone else is going to sing it in the other voice that I would have probably used. But there's going to be a lot of people out there that's going to love this, a lot of these diehard fans, because it's definitely some true
It's
metal.
got a thrash metal, speed metal,
it's got it all.
Classic heavy metal.
It's got everything, though. It's it's got your songs that have the rhythms and everything. The solos are amazing on the record. The drumming, everything about this record, it's everything that's coming at you is great.
Very moody, lots of passion in each and every song. So
yeah, I think there's a lot of good hooks on it too. We try and make hooks on every record. That's just I got into heavy metal with Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, freaking Metal Church, Wasp, the Testament stuff, and even stuff like Dokken and Rat, because they had such good hooks and choruses, and that's kind of how we write in just that style of like the classics. And then being able to throw the 3 voices on just opened up like the sky's the limit. Like you can do like live, we can do the stuff that one vocalist layers on the record, but now live we're able to do it live.
Sure. Harry.
Yeah, just 5 hours of it.
Sorry. Harry, a question for you. So when you guys go on tour, and the tour starts,
the 26th
the first one? Yeah,
26th, yep.
Cyprus. Hello, Cyprus.
Hello, Cyprus. What can fans expect on tour in terms of set list? I mean, are you going to do a little bit of Jag Panzer? Are you going to do some Ice Dirt Judas Priest? Are you going to do some Cage, Danner Shermann? What can you guys?
All I can say is that there's going to be lots of surprises in the set.
You can say.
Yeah, well, so yeah, we're going to bring a little bit of our own personal, past into the show, so people can connect with who we are, and we also want to kind of showcase our abilities of what we've done in the past. So yeah, there's going to be an element of that, but basically 80%, probably even closer to 90% of the set is going to be doing almost every song on the album. So if we can push that out and get people hearing this before the release comes out, then they'll be more susceptible to wanting to actually pick it up and listen to it forever, and then maybe even see us again second time around. So, but it's a high energy show. Like I said, we just rehearsed 5 hours doing the show. Jeez. The show's almost 2 hours in length. So it's got a lot of great songs, and some songs we share, some songs we don't. So, we're bringing back songs from our era. We're also bringing back songs that we liked from that era, from the heavy metal and power metal area. So even if it's not a song that Sean or myself or Tim actually sang in the past, it's songs that we like, that we thought would fit well within the set. And so we're bringing that to the fans also, so they can relate, and they can also compare how Three Tremors does to the other people that they grew up with, paying homage to our people that we grew up with, our heroes.
Sean, tell me about the listening party. Tell me what people can expect tomorrow at the listening party at 7 o'clock?
Yeah, 7. We're going to show up. We're pulling up with, we're each taking a separate limo. We have one limo for each guy.
Everybody needs to wear a helmet, because when they hear this music, their head's going to explode.
So there's a theme to this party, correct?
We loaded the limo just full of hot strippers. So they're the door's going to open to the limo, and then all the cameras.
The only way that they're getting me, the strippers are in the limo, and the only way they're getting me in there is I'm following a line of cocaine right into the.
Yes. That's right. Yeah.
It's rock and roll.
We wanted to go old school. We wanted to really go old school.
I had a list of demands that I needed done.
Yeah. Extensive.
Cocaine, strippers, and Monster Energy.
And big, long stretch limos. Yeah.
And stretch limos. Mine's a smaller one.
I spared
not the size of the limo.
So we got, tons of friends coming out. It's a really cool place. It's craft beer place, but all they do is play power metal. You go in there, they'll be playing Glory Hammer or just obscure power metal band. I walked in there the other day and he's playing. I'm like, I've never. Who is this? And he told me some band, and so it's all metal, and they play Dungeons and Dragons and all kinds of games there. There's just swords and shit all over the walls. They got a game. They have a replica of the Game of Thrones thrown there. So it's a killer. It's a killer vibe. And so I asked them, if we could have the party there, and they were totally down for it. And then Mark Sasso, the artist famous for Dio stuff, and Halford, he redrew their kind of character, and we put it on the flyer. And they just told me they're going to put it on. They're going to put out a beer with that. With Mark's guy on the bottle. That's cool. So it's a really up-and-coming business. They're diehard metalheads. There's going to be Mexican food truck there. 7 o'clock, we're going to get there.
Great beer and great music.
Yeah, we're going to hang out, and then at 8 o'clock sharp, we're going to blast the whole record for the first time. And, you heard the record. There's only probably 15 people on Earth that have heard it. And so everyone's going to get there and hear it. And, we'll have a merch table set up for pre-orders and all kinds. We have every piece of merch you can imagine.
I posted it on MySpace, so only 15 people still heard it.
Yeah.
I've got about 38,000 hits on mine. So
it's cool, man. We're out here rehearsing.
You posted it on Tinder.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Snapchat.
So Tim, the first comparison that comes to my mind, I guess, as of lately, the Trinity Project versus this.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you compare them? I mean, you guys are buddies, you're more friends. There's more of a locked friendship versus, you know, Blaze is great, Jeff is great, but, you know, you guys, I guess, weren't pals like you are in this situation. How would you compare?
No, really. Jeff and Blaze and I are friends. I mean, there's nothing to difference with that. I mean, I had a great time doing it, and Blaze and I have been friends forever. And I mean, I think I haven't beat him being kicked out of bands, but we're still friends. But Blaze and I started this even before Jeff. You know, we did stuff in South America with Udo, and so it was something that was going on before. And then Jeff had this idea to do this tour, and we recorded one of the songs on his record. But this is a totally different thing. We went into this recording a record, not putting a tour together, not playing our music, our old bands. We went into this. Sean's idea of this was, let's record a record, let's do it. So it's totally different. I mean, the idea of the other project was more of, I think, trying to get out there and do some touring and maybe someday record some stuff. It's a totally different thing, but that doesn't have to do with friendship. I mean, Blaze and Jeff are great guys and friends of mine. It's just, you know, it's a totally different animal. You know, this was set to make a record first and foremost, record a record, put it out there, and then let's go on the road and do it, playing 90%, like you said, of our stuff.
Yeah. So some places where you're playing at. Do you have a list of it, Sean, in front of you? I think I have. I
have it memorized. Of all the work I've done.
Yeah,
the 28th of September.
Israel. Then we fly to Greece, where we're going to play your hometown, right? Castoria.
Castoria is my parents' hometown, believe it or not. Yeah. My parents were actually born there. And maybe my relatives will be there. I don't know. My aunts and my uncles. I don't know. I don't think so, but we could ask.
So 3 shows in Greece, and then up to Bulgaria, where, you know, Cage had a great time there. And then we're playing in Vienna. Then we go to Switzerland, then up into Germany, and then Belgium, and then Hamburg. And then we do 4 shows in Sweden, and then we end with a very special night in Copenhagen. Anyone who's close to the Copenhagen show, I definitely recommend you make that one, because there'll be some surprises at that show.
Very cool. Let's go around the table. So other than the Three Tremors, Harry, what's up with Jag Panzer? What's going on? You guys going to do some more North American tour dates after this is done?
No, there's only 2 days left, and then I start the Three Tremors stuff. So that's it for Jag Panzer for a while, until this Three Tremors, you know, either takes completely off or you know, just runs out of time to do stuff, because we all have other projects, you know.
Sure.
We all have other bands and everything.
We're just to interrupt, like you know, it's looking like Australia, Japan, South America, and the U.S. So there's a lot coming up.
About Canada.
And Canada,
okay.
if we can get in Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, we got to make sure we can get past the legal hurdles.
Throw in Canada.
Because this is a band full of outlaws, and Canada doesn't like that. But we're working on Canada as we speak.
Well, they're letting illegals in there, so we'll be fine going in. I think we'll be all right.
Maybe just Mexico. Having a tough time getting out.
But anyways, go ahead.
But Harry, is there any new music coming up with Jag Panzer? Just quickly.
No. Just recently put one out, I guess, like a year ago, and that Deviant Chord. So
great album.
That's
great.
But with the member changes and stuff that we've been having, it's looking grimmer and grimmer. So, and plus I've got this Three Tremors thing that I'm wholeheartedly into. So, I've got to push that, man.
Yeah. All right. Sean, quick.
Look at
Denner Shermann. Anything happening in that sort of world?
Denner Shermann, I'm under strict orders not to reveal anything. So, but hopefully maybe 2019, there might be something. We have a new Death Dealer album that's almost done, so that's kind of cool. That'll probably come out late 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Might do a little tour with that. You know, Ross, the boss, has been pretty busy, but he really loves Death Dealer, and the new album sounding pretty good. And then, we have a bunch of Cage stuff in the can. But, like Harry said, we're going to be real busy with the Three Tremors stuff. But everyone's like, when's the next Cage record? Well, right now, this is the focus. So Tim's got a lot of stuff going on.
Tim, oh my God, Tim, where do we start with you, man? Jeez. Dio Disciples. What else? What else we got going?
Well, the thing is, I have a couple records coming out. I have the Project Rock record that we were working on and did, which was with Rudy Sarzo and Kerry Kelly, Mastermind with Kerry Kelly and myself. And
he just played it for us in the car. It's sick.
Yeah, it's a straightforward kind of rock,
really cool.
Hard rock record. And James Kotek. And that should be coming out this year pretty soon. Then I have the one with Chris Caffrey on Frontiers, Spirits of Fire, with produced by Roy Z, and it's really that one's really good, kind of a Sabotage.
He played that one for us in the car too.
Everything I have coming out this year with all these records are totally three different kinds of music, so it's kind of cool to be able to do something that isn't going to overlap with something else, Sure.
Well, guys, I love all the music that you guys do. I heard the album today.
You heard it, right? You heard some of it.
I heard some of it. And actually, Sean gave it to me maybe like 30 minutes before this interview. And as I was skimming through it, I'm like, holy shit, oh my God, this sounds fucking amazing. It's like, it was great. It sounds really good.
Well, next time we're in the hotel room there in Montreal or wherever, then I'll quiz you on the whole thing.
Okay. All I remember was this: we were interviewing Tim at the hotel, and he goes, "Jimmy, this looks like we're doing some sort of porn in this hotel room here," because we were walking in with cameras.
Well, it's maybe because you guys walked in your underwear.
The chef
was
just
kind of a whole different thing. You walked in with your underwear and weird and Altoids and shit, and I was like, "What is this guy gonna do?" So.
Right,
I'm kidding. I'm joking with you. I was in my underwear. They showed up. I figured, what's going on with this? There's no hookers or blow, so I'm doing the interview guy.
All right, guys. Anything else to add, Sean?
The pre-order, the3tremors.com, the3tremors.com. Also on Pledge Music. If you go to pledgemusic.com, there is. I was told it's like the most extensive Pledge Music site they've ever seen. I mean, we have packages, merch, like so much cool stuff, and there's a bunch of sound samples there. If you pre-order the album on Pledge, there's a access pass that you get. We're going to be posting a bunch of stuff just for the access pass people. Look, he's got a lanyard bottle.
What is that? How did he get that?
Yeah, I know.
It's part of the package.
We got baseball cards. We got so much cool stuff, man. Flags and shirts. So check out pledgemusic.com and also the3tremors.com. And we limited the pre-order, and they're going quick. That's not just some bullshit sales pitch. They actually are. And you're going to love the record. You can tell them, Jimmy K, they're going to love it, right?
They're going to extremely love it. Yeah.
Look.
All right, we're going to release a lyric
everything
video.
You guys do. So I really enjoy. I think you guys have probably three of the greatest voices in heavy metal. I love everything you guys do, and you know what? If you love power metal, man, traditional metal, from what I've heard so far, it sounds fucking great, man.
All right, man.
Thank you,
guys. I can't wait to see you guys in Canada. I hope.
Yes, we'll be there.
Moose, if you have any connections in customs and immigration, send them our way.
Well, I have no problem getting there. But I say we're going to get there. We're going to figure it out.
We'll figure it out. They're working on it now, actually.
Work visas.
You're not building a wall, are you? We'll get there.
Well, I'll see you, Sean, in Los Angeles in NAMM week. All right, man.
Good talking to you.
Cheers, Jimmy. Good seeing you, buddy.
Have a nice night, okay?
Bye.